4:45. I had a live stream scheduled for 4:45, and I'm back. Number 24, Midnight Star. Curious. This is number 24. This song should have been a top 10 hit, but it wasn't, unfortunately. I think I had it on 1985. But actually, this song came out in 1984, so that's my bad right there. Mixing up with these songs. 1984, 85. It says right here, 1984, Curious came from the Planetary Invasion. It's an underrated gem because it was overshadowed by crossover mega hits like Operator, despite showcasing the pink of 1980s synth funk, lush vocal harmonies, sophisticated Quiet Storm production. It was overshadowed by the Giants. The album Planetary Invasion contained Operator, which took all the radio and commercial spotlight, pushing deeper album cuts like Curious into the background. Genre hybridization. Midnight Star blended electronic cool-out synths with traditional R&B vocal styling, a transitional mid-80s sound that did not fit neatly into standard radio pop categories. Cult status versus mainstream charts. While major R&B hip-hop artists like LSG later covered it in 1997, and urban radio DJs kept it alive, it never achieved the standalone mainstream Billboard dominance of their biggest singles. Lush production features tight synthesizer arrangements, typical of the Calloway Brothers' peak era. The lasting influence of this song is that repopularized later by covers and samples, cementing its status as a connoisseur's favorite among 80s soul and R&B fans rather than a casual pop radio staple. Right. And more to this was underrated. Thanks. Here we go. Let's keep it moving. Yes, underrated no R&B masterpiece, a great song, and despite being one of the most influential mid-tempo grooves of the '80s, it did not reach the level of Operator Freakazoid, No Parking on the Dance Floor. Those were chop toppers. The band was heavily marketed as a party funk group, and a smooth, seductive mid-tempo ballad like Curious never quite received the same signature spotlight, despite being a fan favorite. So this song was produced by Reginald Calloway. It's a masterclass of electro, synth soul, perfectly balanced live R&B instrumentation with emerging technology, boasted silky vocal, smooth gliding male leads delivered by Melvin Gentry and Bo Watson. Sophisticated synths, warm, lush synthesizers, layers that avoid the sterile, mechanical sound of other mid-80s tracks. The Curiosity outro, a playful spoken word breakdown, exploring the phrase Curiosity killed the cat, Curiosity killed the cat, adds unique character to the extended cut. Again, obviously this song was covered in the 90s by LSG, Gerald Levert, P. Sweat, Johnny Gill. They made their flatman debut in 1997 for LSG, the supergroup. And also was sampled by Busta Rhymes, L. Cool J, and Rakim. Yeah, MC Light, yeah. Everybody Rakim, they did use that as a sample for I Wanna Know What's On Your Mind. And 1992, No Sweat the Technique album. It was kind of like out of left field for Rakim, make a love song. That's the first, actually, that's the first song off the album. What's on Your Mind? Yep. That was like, that's something different. Like Rakim making a song like that. He's known as a lyrical guy. So yeah, they used the sample. Yep. Curious by Midnight Star. That's what they did. That's how it was at that time, though. People just used that song as a sample, but again, didn't make a hit record. Wasn't, you know, top 10 hit. Should have been, but it wasn't. Right, let's get into it, man. Let's see. Did they release this song off the album? Let's look at that. Look into that. That's a good one. No, they ain't released this as a single. Operator, Scientific Love, Bystanders, Curious. That's it. I'm done. Be back at the top of the hour.